doing today? For this is none other than Leon the Knight here. And we're going to do another Minecraft Live today. Now, you see on the map, I did a bit of work on a small island. And there. And a few other things here and there. Now, just need to try to get a Silk Touch shovel. Oh, again, I've been trying a few times here and there. And since no luck could be made so far in it, I go with doing it 5 more times after this one. If no luck happens, I'll just try enchanting books and hope for the best. I'm breaking 3 for the level 30. Will I get Silk Touch as well? Let's find out. Please be Silk Touch. Aw, man. Fortune 3. Guess I'll be doing more grind with it. Maybe if I enchant something else, it might result. Well, this is only an idea. But if I get lucky with this idea, forgotten to get the book out. Oh, hello there. Now. Aha! It changed. Now, I'll just... Well, besides trying to get Silk Touch on a shovel again... I'm also going to plan to do a bit more work on certain things on the world. Such as do more work on the island that I've been making, and a bit more progress on the underneath Fire Wolf Crest's ground to be filled. See, plus I've already done a little bit of progress on trimming the big old mountain on the outside of the walls. First I'll do a little bit of work on the underneath Fire Wolf Crest, then work on the island. Which, if you're wondering what the island's going to be for, all I'll say is it'll involve a bit of a surprise. It's going to be built there. The dogs' names? Well, Silva and Luna. Two of the dogs' names. Plus, I've already set a few extra dogs guard the castle in a way. Plus the cats that were in the royal quarters as Moxie, Millie, and Bonnie. Plus the cats that were in the royal quarters as Moxie, Millie, and Bonnie. Plus the cats that were in the royal quarters as Moxie, Millie, and Bonnie. As you can see the hill over there, yeah, I nearly got one whole layer done on it. Just a few dirt blocks here and there have had removed before going down on the next layer of it. Just a few dirt blocks here and there have had removed before going down on the next layer of it. I even did a little trim on the island over there to try to use the sand from it to expand to the beach for the island I've been working on. Try to use the sand from it to expand to the beach for the island I've been working on. And as you can see, the reason why I've been trying to get a silk touch shovel is to try to get grass blocks. But this is the slow method of getting it. I haven't used a moss carpet to try to do one of two things. Either A, make a progress rate of the grass's growth, and B, to see if I could get lucky. If I remember moss, either the block or carpet resulted to grass appearing on dirt blocks. If I remember moss, either the block or carpet resulted to grass appearing on dirt blocks. Oh, the gravel was there the whole time. In other words, I'm building it from the bottom of the water to up here. In other words, I'm building it from the bottom of the water to up here. Joel, this section here used to be a bit of a shallow ocean-like bit. It's in a way. Here used to be a bit of a shallow ocean-like bit. It's in a way. So I'm filling it up here and there, and to form the island. Joel, why else do you think I used this spot to build the island? Saves a little bit of time of making the island, since there's gravel already there. I was saying a bit of a layer. Plus, by having something that was already naturally in there, it would save a little bit on resources on the making of it. Plus, as you see here, I've expanded a little over here to make it a bit more natural on its shape. Plus the idea I had for when I complete a side in the island is good and easy to remind myself by using some kelp. Placing it on the side that I leave. Plus, it doubles for extra benefit of having a good farm source of kelp up nearby. Which means I can able to get a good source of furnace fuel and food made around this spot. Which means it's a win-win. See, I guess it's a good thing I still have that travel bed with me. If I can use it to skip the night. Should probably make a couple of spare stone shovels just in case. Fortunately, hey, this little area is still around. There we go, that should do. Now I'll do a bit more work on trimming this down. If I plan to trim it down all the way to a line equal where this torch is here. Besides, there's an extra benefit of doing this. Saves time and grabbing and more dirt needed to make more work on the island. Well, the reason why I'm trimming this down is someone could easily make a small dirt bridge over the wall here. Or even make a small run and jump with elytras. Either way, this a bit of the hill gets trimmed down a lot. I went through quite a few stone shovels and stone pickaxes to get this far. For it used to be just above this row torches level. Or, in other words, the hill used to be right up to where I'm standing now. Oh, in height. And I still got a long way to go on it. Plus I went for a few buckets of lava worth to smelt any cobblestone I get to be a stone. See, I could probably be able to... I'll finish this layer before the stream will end. See. Plus, if you look here, you can faintly see a bit of a shipwreck ruin, I think. And go right around in the water from this angle. It's hard to tell, but there is indeed a shipwreck over there. And before you ask, it was already looted. Where do you think I got the beetroot seeds from? As well as some suspicious stew. Where do you think I got the beetroot seeds from? As well as some suspicious stew. Plus there was a treasure map, I already looted it. And it said treasure. Plus there was a treasure map, I already looted it. And it said treasure. Which reminds me, I haven't had a chance to look for that treasure yet. I guess it was because I was so busy with stuff. And if you ask what I mean, on the previous live bit, I did an exploration type bit, which obtained a treasure map. Never got a chance to go to where the treasure was. That's because I didn't have enough inventory space at the time. Oh, it was why I had this locator map made to begin with. Okay, just the last few here. Okay, that's this layer of it done so far. Should probably see if any of the stone has been smelted. Should probably see smelted. Trail of hay bales you see next to the wagon here, or I got from a village that was in the east. Trail of hay bales you see next to the wagon here, or I got from a village that was in the east. Trail of hay bales you see next to the wagon here, or I got from a village that was in the east. Okay. I'll have to take the cobblestone stacks one at a time. Aim for the furnace. Take the cobblestone stacks one at a time. Aim for the furnace. Take the cobblestone stacks one at a time. Aim for the furnace. And if I'm right, I'll probably have to refill the buckets of lava again. And if I'm right, I'll probably have to refill the buckets of lava again. If I'm right, I'll probably have to refill the buckets of lava again. Anyway, that island I've been making is already big enough for a wandering trader to easily spawn in at times. Anyway, that island I've been making is already big enough for a wandering trader to easily spawn in at times. And if you ask what's that at the distance there, it's one of the things I plan to do work on after everything being a wolf crest is sorted, as well as this island. In other words, it's one of the building projects I had to set on this world that's on temporary on hold. In other words, it's one of the building projects I had to set on this world that's on temporary on hold. Well, it's a bit near where the dwarf settlement I plan to work on later on in the future as well. It's a bit near where the dwarf settlement I plan to work on later on in the future as well. It's a bit near where the dwarf settlement I plan to work on later on in the future as well. As I've mentioned in the past, the reason why I picked this spot, it's because there's a few underground caverns which I connect to some ravine bits here and there, or the underwater. Which, simply put, this spot's most shallow, which makes time in building it be more shorter. As well as reduce the use of resources a bit. If I went down one of the deeper parts, I would probably need to dig up roughly 2 to 3 mountains worth of dirt and cobblestone, or just to make progress on it, as well as probably a fraction of a desert biome just to able to get the beach area made. Plus, some spots here are deep enough for you to see glow squids out. Okay, that expands that bit here. Now to do a little work on the inside. If I don't get rid of this water on the inside of the island, dolphins will keep popping in every time I'm here. And for any is asked, why not use any sponges? Because the position the water's placed, I'll send and the flow of water filling it back up. So I'm using this method instead. May seem tedious, but it shows that if you work hard enough and have the right patience, you're suitable to build anything possible. And speaking of wandering traders, there was the one that I mentioned that appeared on the island. Swam across the water to get to here, where it seemed. There was the one that I mentioned that appeared on the island. Swam across the water to get to here, where it seemed. And I've slowly increased the amount of sugarcane that'll grow here, so that way a paper and sugar that would never be an issue near Wolfcrest. Sure, there's sugar cane growing inside the walls, but at only roughly enough for around a stack max. Heck, give or take a few pieces. And if you wonder why I killed that chicken, it's because as I haven't increased this little place's food supply for a while. See, this is all the food they had in there. I'll plan and to do a few trades for once the beetroots are all grown up. I'll trade them for emeralds, then buy a few bits of food here and there for the miners. I'll trade them for emeralds, then buy a few bits of food here and there for the miners. Wait, duh, I still have emeralds stored away. Normally I would have a plan to save them. Wait, duh, I still have emeralds but since I still have be annoyed not getting silk touch for the shovel, I'll just use them. That way I can use them to help fill up the food supply for the miners, and to make progress on XP to try and get level 30. Besides, I think 33 emeralds might help do the trick. Just need to skip the night first so the villagers can wake up. Which, for those who don't know, if you got 4 villagers around the area you had set up, there's a chance cats would spawn, and which will make it easy for you to get a pet cat. Plus, if you give the villagers name tags, there's a high probability of them having to stay where they are and not to spawn when you're in distance. That was only 1 level's worth of XP out of all of that emeralds. But at least the miners all have a good amount of food for them, so that's a plus. See. Once I get the miners places some food, I'll just get refill these buckets of lava and be done. But I'm planning to make this live bit a bit shorter than my usual lengths. There we go, that'll give them a good amount of food. Trouble for the miners, they need plenty of food to... Well, but you see, once I've completed building everything needed in this world, I would plan to turn the difficulty from peaceful to easy mode. And if you wonder where I'm going, it's because there's a big pool of lava just in the cave a bit down this direction. And I've been gathering lava to power the furnaces for a while. And I bet you didn't expect there'd be a mine shaft near Wolf Crest. Believe me, when I found out when I started this world, I was lucky. Easy way to get string, and as well some materials here and there. Okay. Now, I use the cobblestone here to act as a barrier to safely extract the lava without it pouring onto me. But as you see, I've been slowly getting it underneath the obsidian layer, bit by bit. You just need to put this here and there. There we go. Now back to the royal quarters. Anyway, I'm going to end it here, so leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more, and ring the bell to ring up notifications. It's time for this night to say goodnight, so adios muchachos, have a nice day, and a Merry Christmas to you all.